Sawadika, Susabda. Hi everyone, my name is Laurie and I'm a French and Chinese singer-songwriter and I'm a very fun, adventurous, full of surprises type of person. So yeah, stay tuned for some more of my music. I remember when I was a kid, I've always been a very challenging person, a very adventurous person, super outgoing. I love performing. You know, I've been performing since I was actually, I think 5 or 6 for school plays, or I would go outside of school for competitions, talent shows. Yeah, I just always like being on stage. I love performing. I think honestly, my family supports me a lot, as in whatever I want to do, they try their best to understand me. And most of the time, because we communicate a lot, like we talk on the phone all the time, so I always update them with my work. Oh, actually, it's really interesting. My family, my parents, they do nothing sort of like close to art. Nothing. My parents were in the motorcycle racing business, and now, yeah, it's very interesting. They have their own business, so they don't really touch into like art or entertainment. Like, matter of fact, I'm actually the only person in my family who can sing. Really strange.
But all of them can ride a bicycle. Oh, motorcycle, sorry.
Actually, so my dad can ride, I can ride, and I think that's it. My mom, she's like the manager, and my dad does his own thing, like engineering and coaching, racing. I actually started training when I was around 12, like actual training. My dad used to train me on the racetrack. So when I was a kid, I used to move around a lot with my family because we have to go race all over the world. So my dad would take me on the racetrack and I would just train on there. I basically grew up with a lot of racers. I think just my overall passion for artistry and for being on stage, you know, I always knew that I wanted to be a performer, entertainer, but I didn't know I could sing until I would say maybe I was around 13 or 14 when I performed at like school's talent shows. And then I started doing a lot of band shows and like I have my own team. I would say my music is more, it's sexy and I think it's bold, but at the same time it's sweet and soft, you know? Yeah, it's like the waters a little, you know? It could be very soft and gentle, but at the same time it could be like a huge wave. Yeah. I think songwriting for me, it really depends because sometimes I could get inspired by my own story, my own experiences, or sometimes, you know, friends around me, I hear their stories and I feel inspired, or sometimes just silly things, really silly things like eating ice cream with something. Yeah. But I think that's the beauty of songwriting, you know, you can literally write about anything. My own song, I would say I have this one song that I released a long time ago. It's called Power. Because I feel like in the beginning I was more of a softer person. I wasn't very vocal about my opinions and I wasn't assertive enough. But throughout the time being in the industry, I kind of learned how to speak up for myself, how to have my power and be more assertive. So I think that song speaks to me on that level. I'm scared to even say this, but I think it would be great if I could, I don't want to say it sounds so, okay, I mean, I think it would be great if one day I get to win a Grammy or 2. Yeah, it's very hard, but you know, it's a goal of mine if I could reach to that point. I think so far it's been great. So far, at least from what I'm hearing and seeing, like my fans like the type of music that I'm putting out, but there's definitely room to improve. I have better stuff coming out. So yeah, a lot of people came back to me and they told me they love the performances and they told me that, oh, it's very sexy and it's very fun. And that's kind of how I felt too, because you know, it was the show for me, It was a very fun experience. It was like everyone just went on stage and we just did a lot of silly things, but that's the beauty of that show, I think. Jackson's manager and I were friends for a couple of years back then. And when he decided to come to China to start a label, that's when they reached out to me because he heard my music and he liked it. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll join the team. Oh, it's great. I mean, he inspires me all the time. He's such a hard worker. He's so nice. I think it's just, he keeps pushing me to break my boundaries, to, I guess, to be my most authentic self. I would say he would tell me to just stop caring about what people think or what I think people think. And he would tell me to do what you want to do. Don't care too much and just fight for it. You know, I could dream a little. I would love to work with Rihanna one day. She's like way up there. I could just like reach a little. If I can work with her, it would be amazing. I can dream, right? Yeah. If I'm not an artist right now, I would say it could go very differently. I think either I would be a professional racer or I would be a business owner, starting my own business. Honestly, I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't, because I didn't think that I would need to choose. But I guess number 3 would be like, I would have my own restaurant. I would do a lot of food because I love cooking. I love Thailand. I love Thailand so much. What's it called? Thailand is Sweet bang, right? I love Thailand. It's great. I learned a lot of things, like a lot of Thai, like me too, am I?
That's from Jackson.
Yeah, because I think Mark taught him. I learned a lot basically, and the food, oh my God, is so good. I've been around Bangkok. I went to some like temples and the water market. Yeah, water market, and I went to Pattaya, Koh Lang. Right, Koh Lang. So basically everywhere, like a tourist. Love it. I love it, especially the islands. Sawadika. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm Laurie, of course. So hopefully you guys will be able to hear some of my new music really soon. And stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram, all the socials, and we'll keep in touch.